Hello, hello. This is Budgets with Grace, where I give you a glimpse of my life using the lens of my budget. My name's Grace, and I do have several Budget with Me's coming out very soon. But in honor of my 1 year YouTube anniversary, I'm going to be watching my very first YouTube video. I'm really nervous. Whether you're new here or you've been watching with me for the whole year, I super appreciate your support. And I'm very nervous, so let's get right into it. So really quick, I do budget with the software YNAB, or You Need a Budget. It's some of the best budgeting software out there. You can try it with the link in my description below. In addition to that, if you're seeing some features in my account that you don't recognize in your own, it's part of Toolkit for YNAB. There's also a link for that in my description. It's a free Google Chrome Firefox browser extension. And if you feel like supporting me, you can follow me on Instagram, you can buy me a coffee, and of course, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. It's 24 minutes long. And I know that this is just a budget tour, so I'm really curious how my budget is looking from October 2020, and we'll see how it goes.
My name is Grace, and as a little introduction to this channel, I thought I would take you on a tour of my YNAB budget. This is the first video on my channel, Budgets with Grace, and I have been really inspired by some of the YouTubers in the YNAB community, like the Zelensky. That's pretty cool. So I will go ahead and dive in to how I budget, and I think this will give you a really good idea of who I am and how I prioritize my life. So
really quick, I'm going to look at these category group names. So we have giving, immediate obligations. It doesn't look like anything has changed too drastically for me. Looks like I renamed a couple things. I don't know what project spending is. Cash spending I handle completely differently now. Santa Barbara funds. Oh, Grace, you thought you were going to see your family for Christmas. That's so sweet of you.
Giving is the first category. This is actually a new category for me that I've been able to prioritize as I've gotten a little more stability with my finances. So I decided to focus on the causes that I feel are really important to me, which is voting. The WSOS is the Washington Scholar Opportunity Council Scholarship or something like that, so it's for education, higher education, to community assistance, and this makes money, which is why I don't spend it tax on. So my goal was to shoot these pension funds and make either annual or quarterly donations to organizations because I heard making larger donations can have a bigger impact so that I can offset some of the matching costs. That's what's going on with this category. I used to organize my budget not using the YNAB kind of system of immediate obligations and true expenses, but then I kind of rounded back to it and really have started to like it. So this is pretty standard. My mortgage.
Looks like I have separated out dry food and cat litter. I used to do that before. I think they didn't really have scheduled transactions at this point, so I would separate those out because it was kind of like a bill, because I would get it every month from Amazon Prime or Subscribe and Save or whatever. What else do we have? Pretty similar. I moved fuel into a different category. Giving Forest, or Forest Payback as it's called now, moved around, and I changed the name just because it kept getting confusing with my giving category to call it Giving Forest, even though he's my giving tree.
My HOA, dry cat food and cat litter, which cat litter is always monthly, and dry cat food I've noticed is maybe every other month. My electric bill, homeowner's insurance, and groceries, which I kind of pack in more than I have been using here, and my boyfriend has been helping with groceries, so this is kind of a high estimate of what I'll need for groceries in October. And fuel, I haven't been buying a lot of gas lately. Like, I don't think anyone has been going to many places in cars. And finally, this is a reimbursement category that I use
Oh,
my boyfriend who just moved in with me last month.
now we've been
So
living together for over a
it's a
year
little
and
confusing, but
we're doing really awesome.
basically, he will pay
So
me
it's cool
for
that I've used this
the
is
costing
evidence that
of
I've been
these
using
categories
this
that we share the
reimbursement
cost
category
of,
with my
and
partner
then I
for over a
will
year
move
and it's
that
been
money
working
around
pretty well.
to
That's so
have the
cute.
correct balance in each category. So
Let's look at true expenses.
this
Ooh,
is where I
future.
put money to do the future goals that are the most important to me, like travel to Europe, which probably won't happen for at least a year, or get married and have a wedding, which I'm not engaged yet, so don't get ahead of myself, but also weddings are expensive, and so I need to, if I want to pay for it, I should probably think about it right now. Roth IRA, I want to contribute $400 a month for the rest of the year. And if I have any big windfalls, I would love to max that out. I think that goal to max out my Roth IRA will have to get pushed to next year, but hopefully I can do it one of these years.
You did it. You did it, Grace. You maxed out that Roth IRA. You fucking get it.
Home repair, yeah, just trying to build this up little by little. Medical costs just seemed like another good thing to have.
$35.
Building.
I just upped that to like $250 for just home repair.
Nappy dental.
I thought my cats were gonna need dental work. They didn't.
Registration for my car is coming up. I get my hair cut every 6 months, and that should be about $60. Oil change, which this is also a good reminder for me. Like 3 months in, I should go get a top off on my fluids, and then it reminds me when it's time to go get my oil change. So, kind of a cool budget perk. Um, New phone. I have a Google Pixel 2. I've had it for a couple years. It's been okay, so I think it's time to start saving and just knowing that it's a true expense. Like, I know that I'll need a new phone and I will probably get fed up with this old one. So, it's building. The vet visit, which I just mentioned we had last month.
Which I fully funded and I used that correctly. So this is kind of cool to see that October 2020, I think it looks like I've been saving this up for about 2 months. And I went to the vet and I had all the money I needed for it. YNAB's great, everybody. You should freaking try it.
These will be spent, and once they're spent, I will move them down here. And then the green bars will start to build up just like stepping stones. I think that's really fun. It really motivates me to see these green bars, which is a toolkit feature if you're not. This is my do not break glass. I just added this category, and this is like the emergency fund.
Pretty much.
But broken down a bit, because I find that if I just have a giant emergency fund, like a 3 month emergency fund of my monthly income, be like $1,200. And that's just not motivating for me to see in a single category. So I have emergency reserve, which I'm thinking of as like my income, my car maintenance, and possibly replacement one day. I just added this
Speaking
one,
of which,
cat.
no, they're still just crouching as if. Yeah, I got two cats out there. You can kind of see Dynamite. They're just crouching out there, like waiting for birds, like as if the birds can't see them. Like they're like, oh, if I just crouch down, the bird will come over and I can eat it. No, it's never gonna happen.
Catastrophe. And because I love
Ooh, me undies is its
the
own
fun
category.
design
I
and
just revamped how I did all my
so
clothes stuff.
much. Like I just got him the office pair, and he just I he's so cute. When I give it to him, he's so stoked, and it's hilarious. So
I guess I wasn't using cash accounts. I was just, I don't know what I was doing.
stuff like that.
There's so few.
Games and software. I love playing The Sims, and I want more game packs. So I decided to make this a sinking fund. So basically, I can buy new Sims in about 6 months and then go another 6 months playing that game and then build my Sims collection. Other than that, maybe like I just bought new earbuds and just anything like that. Also looks like a little space there. Oh man, none of them have spaces. Never mind.
Yeah, that did not work for me. It always scraped out of that
Misk, I
category.
just added this one, and it's kind of like I forgot to budget for it in my personal spending. And this is like a wish item. I decided to put my wish items in the categories that they're a part of, and a foam roller would be cool, but
Toothpaste,
I
toothbrushes.
also just bought like the resistance bands and I have not used them, so go me. Moving along, uh, bag chips. This is
Bag
another
chips.
thing. The reason it's $17 is because I was looking at Amazon. I'm sure I was just looking at it again today, and it's not that much. But it's also like a pack of 12, so I'm kind of looking for a smaller pack. I don't know. It's like I was trying to do the wish farm and the wish list at one point, and then I just kind of stopped. So that's just kind of left over from that time. House stuff, cleaning products, tissues, and paper towels, and aluminum foil, and
Let's look at cat spending.
so many things, anything. And yeah, I'm just trying to build this as like a sinking fund so that I can buy bulk
Oh my
things. Like I
god.
like to buy
Never did
compostable
that.
trash bags, and I can buy them like in bigger packs so I don't have to
I
order them
still
as
worried.
often. It'll be lower cost per count, but um, it's kind of expensive. Yeah, basically all these are the things that I know I will need for the cats, but they're not monthly. So treats, the reason there's money in here is because I'm getting a large thing of those greeny treats that are good for their teeth.
Really good for their teeth. Like I mentioned, Nappy didn't end up needing dental in that true expense category. So the greenies worked so well that the vet was like, I'm not going to give your cat anesthesia to do this cleaning because he's fine. So greenies work. Get them. Don't do it this way anymore.
Cash spending, this is kind of old. I used to use this a different way than I use it now. I'll just
Apparently,
skip
I
that.
wasn't doing it that way yet anyway.
Event funds. So I mentioned these are just like holding funds that I transfer the amounts from, but I try to build up what I have reserved in birthdays. Um, Before
$50 now. I
Thanksgiving,
love it.
yeah, I'll spend all this on food, hopefully. Hopefully, I'll be able to cook something delicious and just have a little bit of extra padding for maybe gas for the trip and to go see some family. They're a couple hours away, and that's the plan for that. Christmas, this is basically just gifts for Christmas. And sneakily, I also have this
Aww.
Santa Barbara fund, which I have extended family in Santa Barbara. So all of this is also going towards Christmas, just in these really specific categories. And I think a lot of this is going to be changing really soon. It just depends on if we feel safe traveling via plane or if we'll want to drive, which personally. Valentine's Day, I'm not big on gifts and stuff, but it's nice to have something. Maybe I can cook him something or buy him
I'm
something
way more into Valentine's
sweet.
Day gifts now.
Mother's and Father's Day, I'm not even budgeting for these right now. I just Santa Barbara. Oops, that's where I moved it. Did not mean to do it that way. And I keep a zero balance on my credit card, so this is always very low or totally paid off.
Pay for it and chef's kiss.
And that is my budget tour. Thanks for watching. Like and
Oh my god,
subscribe
I
if you
sound
want to see
so
more
tired
videos
in
like
this
this.
whole video. I probably am
A
really
quick
tired,
note,
but
if you've
holy shit.
seen
And my computer is still
comments
about
from
to
Grace
die.
Anderson with the pink G, that's
So
me.
overall, the
Also, I didn't
audio
want
was
to put
a
budget
lot better.
videos
Let's listen to
on
my
my
sign
like
off really quick
personal
because I bet
email
it's
that I
super productive.
also use for like business and free paycheck and recording it. So we'll see how that goes.
No, I've been doing, I think I've really close to budgeted every single paycheck I've gotten in the last year with YNAB and on video to share with you all. So, this was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And I hope you enjoyed too. And I hope you come back to join me for more budgets and more personal finance tips. Again, this is Budgets with Grace, and if you feel like supporting me, you can follow me on Instagram, buy me a coffee, and of course, like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.